Welcome back to another video. So today I'm just going to talk about fragrance samples and if they're worth your time or not. So if you've seen it on my TikTok, then you know I went to Leeds a couple of days ago now. And while I was there, I went into Harvey Nichols, Louis Vuitton and Flannels, and I managed to pick up some samples. And I managed to test a few of these out, so I just want to see if they're worth it. Tell you a little bit more about samples and if I think they are worth it. So first, I just want to talk about like the price. Because obviously, you know, with fragrances such as like Louis Vuitton, 100ml setting you like £260 when you can literally go to a Louis Vuitton store and pick up a sample for free. And I think that if you want in that fragrance, instead of blind buying it and wasting £260, even spending £5 on a 1ml sample first, that is definitely better than just blind buying the fragrance and wasting £260. So the next thing I want to talk about is availability. So I don't know about for you, but for me, I've got a couple of fragrance shops near me. I've got the fragrance shop, I've got the perfume shop. So if I go in there, I can literally ask for some free samples, and sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. And if they have them, then that gives me the opportunity to smell them. But also, like I said, getting samples, it also helps you save money in a way, because then you're not wasting money on a blind buy that you might have bought, that you might not have liked. So while I was in Leeds the other day, I managed to get Creed Wild Vetiver, which is actually their new fragrance. I got a couple of LVs, but one of them I gave to my girlfriend because it was a women's. I got Xerjoff Alexandria II. I got Galan Muscucci Blanc and Spirituis Double Vanille. And also, while in Flannels, I managed to get Givenchy Gentleman Society EDP Sport. So it just shows that at these shops you can get niche, you can get designer, and all it takes is to ask. I walked into Flannels and I simply just asked the lady if I could have some samples. And she went, yeah, sure, is there any you want in particular? And then she asked why I needed them. And I told her I did like content online. So then that's when she started shouting to all of her colleagues to get me some more samples. That's how I got the Galan ones, the Givenchy ones, and the Creed ones. While in Harvey Nichols, I managed to get Xerjoff Alexandria II. And 100ml of this is like £400, and I got a 2ml sample for completely free. And then, obviously, on a TikTok a while back, I got Balenciaga 24/7. This stuff is great. I think samples are brilliant because you get to like explore new scents without spending a lot of money at the same time. This Louis Vuitton sample, I got a 1ml in December, so it was quite a while back now. But I think I paid, it was like £3 for a 1ml sample. If I wanted to go try a Louis Vuitton Imagination, for me, I would have had to go to Leeds, which is like a £10 train ticket. But by ordering this, I saved myself, what, like £6-7? And then also with the samples, you can decide, because sometimes I'll smell a fragrance and I'll spray it, or I'll be like, with the cap, and it'll smell amazing. And then I'll come back to smell it again a month later maybe, and I just don't like it anymore. So I think samples helps you like fully understand the smell and like wear it and test it out and see if you actually like it or not. Speaking of samples, I actually sell samples. Go check out my sample store. It's linked in bio. So if you want to try any fragrance from my YouTube or TikTok, head over there, make a purchase. I include free samples on orders over £15. So if you want to try a certain fragrance, then comment or DM me on my TikTok and I'll make sure to include whichever one you want to try. But yeah, I think samples are great. It's a really good way of like exploring new fragrances and kind of seeing what they smell like. See, I've done quite a lot of blind buying in my time, but from now on, I'm definitely going to be sampling first.